good.
A little bit more.
This way.
Yeah. Alright, you in there. Get the mics.
Okay. Do it just clip it on.
Yes, sir.
Is that good or it need to be? Or does it matter?
Oh yeah, you good. Mic check, mic check. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Kick it off right now. Hey, 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 hey. Live from the 904, we bike, y'all. Know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday. And know what I'm saying? What other day to have, know what I'm saying, the best of the best in the building? We got the one and only, know what I'm saying, Natalac.
Charge.
Hey, how you doing?
Man, doing great, man. Doing great. You know what I'm saying? Another day God has given me. I'm still walking on it instead of laying in it. Ain't taking no dirt naps. So I'm out here still rolling.
Hey, you winning. Hey, one thing about it, it's every time he come and it's always a great vibe and something good to put out there. So, you know, I said, without further ado, you know, Live from the 904 is brought to you by Shopboy Production, Shopboy Studios for the best sound quality engineers in the city. Come holler and book the Shop Boys. Also, you know, we brought to you by Social Media Games. Shout out to Fat Chip Design, Robert McCray. And last but not least, we brought to you by the best cone you ever vintage. It's black owned and it's homegrown.
Church.
But tonight, nah, I said, like I said, we got Natalac in the building, and you know what I'm saying, you know, when he come through, he got something, nah, I'm saying, let you know and let you know the latest, what can we expect. So now that's what I'm telling you from the last time we been here and up till now, like what's going on, what's going on in Natalac world?
Well, it's been a lot of ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, God is good to the pimp, you know? You know what I'm saying? I released my 12th album on my dad's birthday.
Oh, that's dope, and happy belated to your father.
Yeah, happy belated. And I lost him on August the 3rd. Yeah, I released it on his birthday, June 20th, and my dad died on August the 3rd.
Mm.
That's where a lot of my game came from. But I mean, it's a happy, I put it like this, you know, for me to be in this game, you know, some people lost their dad at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? I was lucky to have him to where I'm almost 50. So, I mean, I really can't do too much complaining, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, he instilled in me to keep going at all times. And that's why you see me still going. 25 years later, 12 albums, two trucks, 18 wheelers rolling, girls still, you know. And shout out to all my girls that been with me through during this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Cash App just blinging, ping, ping. Hey, they show they love by the way they send it. I mean, last night I got I got a tremendous blessing from a sister up in Virginia. Shout out to Miss Stewart.
Shout out to Miss Stewart.
Word, word. Hey man, sent me a rack.
Ooh. Hey, blessings.
Brother, who you telling? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this goes for anybody. If y'all think that a woman can't listen, a woman can do things a man can't do.
Definitely.
Right? That's number one. Number two, if you think you making more money than her, that's because she ain't really pushed herself to that point to make you look bad. Because she can get that bag much faster, much bigger than you.
Church.
Okay? Church.
Look, Lord, I see what you did for others. But nah, that's a blessing though. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you good people, you know what I'm saying, you show love, you genuine, so you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to happen in the tenfold, you know what I'm saying, aspect like that.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's been a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, so over these past few months, like you real deal been on, you know, you been on the timeline keeping us you've been keeping us laced with all the information we need. Like and it's been very informative, especially when you did the one about the houses.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So tell me, like, how was it? Like, you drive, you know, because like you was taking a nice little scroll, and you happened to see, what was it that caught your eye first? Was it how the house was being built, or the prices they were starting the houses at?
Well, the first thing it was is I know a lot of people that done had some houses built lately, and I was looking at them and I'm like, this ain't shit. And how many years you gotta pay for this?
Oh man.
So I'm like, and they said, well, no, they said this is supposed to be a great house. I said, no. So I mean, I just took it upon myself. Like I showed them. Even listen, I did not want to rain on their parade. I didn't want to do it. But I'm just too honest of a dude not to spill the beans when I know something.
Exactly.
So I just took it. I took her to Home Depot, and I went and got the same plywood that she got in her house, and I left it out in the rain, and I let her see what happened to it in no time. And she said, wait a minute. I said, yeah, if they don't cover this in plastic,
this is what can happen.
all this shit gonna be gone. Listen, that particle. Listen, they're not. You are not getting the real plywood anymore. You getting those chips glued together, and they're hoping they cover it before it rain on it.
Oh, that's why they never. Well, I mean, I can understand them not working in the rain, but yeah, they better not touch that when it.
And you know what? Like I say, the video spoke for itself.
It definitely did.
And really, you know what I'm saying? After 100 million views, yes, it got that many.
There you go. Hey,
listen,
you ain't lying now.
I'm not the only one uploaded it. Matter of fact, Fat Chick Designs uploaded my video.
Shout out to Fat Chick.
Shout out to Fat Chick, aka Robert McCray and his family.
Yeah.
He even got 1 million views off of it. Now, the dude, Caliber, he got something like 8 million views.
Sheesh.
Listen, and that's not counting the big DJs from out of New York and so many other people uploaded this joker. I'm just telling you from the ones I've seen. And you already know mine got more than 1 million.
Exactly.
So it's like, when people hear the truth, they share it. Especially if you know you got to pay on this joker 30 years.
What?
And you ain't finna make 3 of them years. Oh, and not to mention that some of the realtors got upset with me, talking about they lost sales and I didn't know what I was talking about and this and that.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I see.
Thank you. If you check the video out, you'll see how even when I was just doing it off the fly, I mean, it wasn't rehearsed or nothing. I'm just being the normal Natalac that you see right now out there. Even when I pointed to the wood inside the house, it was chipped. It was chipped wood there. Meaning like, you just happened to find the worst part of the house. I said, I just walked in the door. I didn't even go any further. Yeah, so I mean, if you truly trying to, if you really want to get a house built, you better be hands on. You better be right there, and you better tell them people what you want. Don't.
Yeah, you might as well go to the store yourself and buy the type of wood you want.
They virtually putting it together with popsicle sticks. So when the hurricane come through and just, then you wonder why that joke is floating around. Hey!
Y'all thought you seen something on the story of the Big Bad Wolf. It gonna blow your house down.
And as many hurricanes as we get in Florida, listen, and want 200 to 300 racks, and you gonna be paying on that joker 30 or 40 years. But you ain't gonna make it. The place ain't. I put it to you this way.
Matter of fact, what happens in that type of situation? Like you get a house and you got to pay mortgage for 30 years, but the house don't last nothing but 3 to 5 years. What happens to the remaining 27 to 25 years that you owe?
Listen, that's when you get the art of I gotta fix this shit to keep this shit. Meaning like you got to call in repairman to fix what's already tore up. Now I'm being honest with you. I'm a born and raised in Duval, a North Side rider, still live in Sherwood to this day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being honest with you. If you get an old house in Sherwood,
it's gonna last.
Not just that. Now I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm telling you that you will survive doing it. If you shoot from the street out of your car, I'm not telling you to drive by nobody's house, but if you shoot the walls on any house in Sherwood, it will not penetrate the wall. You can go to any one of them houses off of Dunn Avenue where they was building them in droves and finished in a week or 2 or 3.
They shoot a pellet gun that's going through.
Listen. That's what they were so mad at me about. Because they like, listen, they charging you all this money for a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told them, I said, listen, if your house ain't 50 years old, you ain't even got no damn house. So when I said that, don't think I didn't piss off a bunch of realtors. Oh, they were mad. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue. I told them, I said, listen, my name got 3 A's in it. It's Natalac. You can say whatever you want to say. You can try to sue as much as you want to sue. Listen, you should have told them. I shouldn't have been the one to tell them.
Exactly.
I wouldn't trust your ass either. You know what I'm saying? You making a serious commitment to this place.
Yeah.
And then your neighbor's house is arm's distance from yours. You got an alleyway in between you and the next house. You ain't got no room for no goddamn clothesline. Forget a barbecue. You barbecuing in the garage.
You can't have a backyard quickie because you're in their yard.
Thank you. Listen, you living in a high price apartment. That's where you at. You turn on your music too loud, they damn sure can hear it.
Definitely.
Listen, I'm telling you, I got family members that moved down from New York and New Jersey, up north area. And they called, they said, well, yeah, man, I just paid $500,000 for this.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And then, and then we go over to the barbecue and, damn, we got a barbecue in the garage? And how much you pay for this piece of shit? Yo! I said, man, listen, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but hopefully some of y'all that seen that video understand what I'm saying and just say, you know what? If I get a house built, I'll build it with block. I'll build it with brick, and I'm not going to shortchange it. Don't let them put some wood up and give you a brick veneer, meaning like that's just some brick on front of your house to make it look good.
But on the inside, yeah.
But soon as
hollow.
Soon as 3 termites get in there,
it's over.
It's done. It's done. Shoot, I remember back in the day a story with my late father. He actually drove. He hit the house with the Cadillac, 1971. Oh, pow! The house still standing, brother.
But that car told him.
No, I mean, shit, it was fine. The Cadillac was good too.
Oh wait, well, you know,
They
the
were making
Cadillac
real
back,
cars.
exactly, yeah, like
Listen, you run into the house,
you been out hit a train and probably can still keep going.
well, it's like bumper cars. You know what I'm saying? Boop
Yeah.
up. Well,
All
I guess
right.
next time I'll wear my seatbelt.
Yeah, them cars back in the day versus cars of the day is very much different.
Oh yeah, big difference, man. Big difference.
Yeah. Now, I also seen you lately in the on the media talking about this situation our brother R. Kelly is going through right now.
Man, they need to release that man. He shouldn't even went to jail. Now, listen, I grew up in the 90s.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I graduated from Reebok in 1992.
92 was a good year, by the way.
Yeah, it was a good year. But all the girls that was in school back in them days were already dating an older nigga that already graduated, number one.
Couple years prior.
And Lord forsake if they was moving some dope or something in the neighborhood. Listen, they was jumping right on the front seat of that doggone Datsun with the
not the Datsun.
with the lowest suspension kick.
Oh man.
With the BBSs and say, nah, man, you broke. You ain't got it like that yet. You listen. What they trying to say? Okay, R. Kelly, the girl was 15 or whatever like that. Girls didn't want no broke ass dude that was 15 years old, the same age as them. I went through that shit. I seen it. That man don't even need to be arrested at all. If you want to arrest somebody, arrest the parents. That's who you arrest. Or go arrest the parents. Free R. Kelly, and I don't need to miss out on no damn music just because y'all done forgot how old y'all was when it was coming up. And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you some shit. If you grew up in the hood, everybody knew they had a candy lady and the candy man.
Yep.
The candy lady always showed up wearing her slip. All right, number one. Number two, listen, the candy lady was already, jumping on the 11 and 12-year-olds. The only difference between us and the girls is we didn't tell.
Yep.
Y'all born snitching.
So, do you think R. Kelly gonna come home? Do you think he'll come home earlier than expected?
Ain't nothing I trust in the white man's law, sir, at all. I don't trust the vaccine. I don't trust not a damn thing. When I look through my history, when I look at my people and look at the history of this country, brother, I'm fresh out of trust. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get the racial shit started.
Yeah.
But when a white person look at history and they look at George Washington and they look at all the different presidents and they proud of them and this and that, and this white guy here did this and this white guy here did that. You just look in the mirror and say, look at our most famous black people that were Americans. They were assassinated, imprisoned, and exiled. And some of them still in prison. So if these are our heroes and they already been assassinated, incarcerated, and exiled out of the country, or just plain raped like damn Marcus Garvey, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna rob him for all this money and say, nah, you ain't did nothing. And bounce your ass up out of here. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. And you want me to go out you want me that knows this history like my grandmama will be 100 years old next year. She picked 300 to 400 pounds of cotton a day for a white man that used to walk up and down the cotton rows with a shotgun. And the shotgun was not for his black picker's protection. It was if your ass was going too slow.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't want you to get it twisted. Ain't no way in it. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to let him go back because I know he got a bunch of questions for my red pimping ass. But the biggest pimps ain't the dude with the shiny shoes. It ain't the dude with the Gucci shoes.
It's the ones in the government.
I'm going to prove it to you. I want you to think about this. Everybody that actually work for a living. I ain't talking about you trap boys or whatever. I'm talking about if you work all week and you get your paycheck and you look at your paycheck and you see the federal government getting taxes, everybody getting taxes out of your money before you even get it, right? Now get this.
But you work for it though.
You work for it, but they got their money
off top
before you got yours.
Before you.
That's number one.
That's
then number two, after they done took their money, everywhere you go to spend some more, you get taxed again.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not finished. And then when you think your ass is done, income tax come around and they say you owe me some more, nigga.
Yeah.
So all I'm trying to tell you is, ain't nobody supposed to be paying the government at all. They done listen, they taxed you before you got it, and they taxed you everywhere else you spent that shit to survive. And then at the end of the year, when they say, hey, it's time to do your income tax, you owe me some more, nigga. Them is the pimps, motherfucker, not me. They forget the white meat. They taxed me for buying the white meat out the store. So they pimp the pimp. All right?
It definitely is a dirty game for real.
Don't pay the taxes and see what happens. Hey, your ass will be in prison. You don't pay them taxes. You pay for your house cash.
Coming on.
You pay for your house cash, and don't pay the taxes on it 3 years. It'd be a white. That's where the gentrification coming in. All these white folks is, hey, y'all slipped up, and nigga don't like to pay bills. He said, shit, I done paid this bitch off. It's mine. And in 3 years, it won't be. Them motherfuckers come in, pay your taxes, and they look at it as, yeah, this is America. This is the right way to do it. Bullshit. Your parents paid on that motherfucker 30 to 40 years for them to get it. And in 3 years of not paying the taxes, they come and take it from you. Or worse, if they die, you got to pay the probate people. I know that because I'm going through the shit now. 3 to 8% of whatever your house worth just to keep your own shit.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something. Don't you ever be mad at another pimp if your ass ain't in Washington slapping them motherfuckers. Because those are the people. Think about that. All the people that died that put money in Social Security and died before they collected it. They couldn't even use that shit to bury their ass with. And your ass can't get it either. They just say, hey, fuck you. You didn't make it to get none of your money back. You just stick their tongue at your ass.
You still gotta pay it. It's definitely a dirty game, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like,
That's the real shock boy for you. Shock! Holy shit!
Nah, what did you think about Bill Cosby coming home?
I think it was a blessing, and I'm glad it finally happened. But my thought pattern is always, this nigga was, excuse the expression, this Negro was worth $500 million.
Big ticket.
The broad already got millions of dollars to shut the fuck up. And then when he spoke, they said, listen, you will not be prosecuted, Mr. Cosby. Just tell us, just talk to us. And he agreed, and he said, I gave her Benadryl. He didn't say I gave her no fucking Quaaludes. So stop thinking about the damn Matrix shit with the red and blue pill shit. Yeah. No, he gave us some fucking Benadryl, and that's what the fuck he said. And they took a man with a impeccable record that was worth $500 million at 80 years old, that could barely see, and threw his ass in prison for 3 years. So that should tell you right now, you ain't got no goddamn rights. If you can stay out of the court system, do everything you can. Your baby mama trying to drag you into court, you better do that shit like Walter Payton. Oh, hell no.
Sweetness.
Better run.
Now, I did see Bill Cosby come to the aid of R. Kelly and say, you know what I'm saying, he's being railroaded.
He is. I mean, I got to just explain it to you. Any of them 40 and 50-year-old broads out there now, think back to your childhood and think about all them young girls that was messing with them older ass niggas because they didn't want to deal with no dude that was they age that was broke. So this ain't new. And check your uncle out with his 18-year-old girl that just going in his motherfucker. So I think, like I said, it's just a vehicle to restrict and cut the legs off of wealthy black men. Cause guess what? If Bill Cosby was poor, they damn sure wouldn't have went back 30 years with some old ass bras that's probably in the old folks home with him and said, "Listen, you can't be in here, sir. We finna arrest you." We going to the old folks home and we getting all the old broke poor men that can barely pay for their way and say, "Listen, in 1973, you had sex with this," and she said she was drunk. But I was drinking too. That don't matter. She was drunk. You took advantage of her. And I know you're 70 years old, but your ass is going to prison. That's how stupid that shit was with Bill Cosby. Period.
Now, what problems do you sometimes run into when you know what I'm saying, you're on the timeline, you know, you go live and you know what I'm saying, you express your opinion or just, you know what I'm saying, put out the facts or, you know what I'm saying, what the situation or stipulations are?
Well, I mean, shit, I get blocked all the time.
You get blocked?
Listen, 30 days in the hole, bro. Whenever you go by and say, Natalac ain't said shit in a while.
You doing your 30-day bid?
Hey, brother, I be in there, man. I be in there, man. And I done got blocked for just about everything, but I still come back. Listen, they tried to block my damn house video.
Oh, man.
They did everything they could to get that shit pulled off of Facebook. Now, a bunch of the other ones, like when I put up the stuff about black people's body parts and how they motherfucking, you know, they paying some like,
talking about organ trafficking?
Yeah, organ trafficking and shit. The way, you know what I'm saying? You talking about, listen, one testicle is $35,000.
Now, I heard about that.
Yeah, so I did a video about that. It got pulled. I put that video out, and they snatched that bitch down. Why? Because most blacks that gotta struggle and pay for a fucking funeral, they loved ones had some fresh balls, had all kinds of other organs. If they could have sold one of them organs, they wouldn't have had to pay for that funeral at all. So when I started talking shit about that, them motherfuckers came and said,
"Oh no, you talking too much,
nigga off the air."
They say he talking too much now.
Yeah, and see, and I wasn't lying about it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers standing in line, 3-year waiting list on a kidney, and 2 motherfuckers done got the shot fuck up in Hilltop. You know what I'm saying? The parents is trying to bury their ass, and the kidneys didn't get hit. But they stealing them motherfuckers when they go into the hospital and say, "Hey, this guy's young, he's in great shape. Let's just take this shit over here and give it to the highest bidder." And listen, all I'm saying is he shouldn't have had to pay for she shouldn't have had to pay for the funeral on top of that. She shouldn't have been forced to.
After they done stole the organs up out,
yeah.
Right about
the
that.
organs alone should have paid for the funeral.
And some.
So.
And the repairs.
This is why I get blocked all the time. When y'all hear Natalac silence, trust me, they've silenced me. I'm serious. Because this is the type of shit I talk about all the time. I mean, yeah, I talk about the Pimp Hop music and what I do and shit like that. But for the most part, I love people. I mean, listen, and I love white people too. I love black people. I love everybody anyway. I want the best for you. I just want it to be a level playing field, in which it hasn't been yet. But that's the way I roll. Meaning, like I was one of the ones that supported Donald Trump. Okay, so don't be trying to block my ass after you watch this video and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you look now and you see Biden done gave something like $9 billion to the Afghan refugees and shit, and he still ain't did nothing for your black ass, you should be saying, Natalac, you were right. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Donald Trump had, what, 3 or 4 black girlfriends. He was licking black pussy already. I mean, this motherfucker, if he was gonna be a racist, he was the worst racist there was.
We say he was conflicted and confused if he was.
Bruh, hey, man, I put it like this here. I got a partner that lived down there in Florida, not too far. Matter of fact, shout out to Money Q Green, one of the pimps in the world famous players. You know, he a world famous player. Shout out to Money Q Green.
Shout out to Money Q Green.
Word. Yeah, he stayed down the street from Donald Trump. Man, Donald Trump wasn't no racist, man. That dude was all over black hip-hop and everywhere else for years. All he had to do was run as a Republican, and he became public enemy in the nigga neighborhood #1. If he had ran for a Democrat, shit, it would have been different. But I don't want to get too deep into the politician shit because everybody and their mama be mad and talking shit, this and that. And at the end of the day, picking one white man over another white man when there ain't no black man and neither mix nowhere, take your fucking chances.
Now, speaking of the music, you say it's your 12th album. A whole dozen.
Yes, sir. Dirty Dozen, number 12.
Number 12. And it's called Love and Pimp Hop, right?
Love and Pimp Hop.
So what drove you to this title?
Well, number one, I got a real good relationship with Benzino, and he was
Shout out to Benzino.
Yeah, shout out to Benzino. Great guy, man. Great
Definitely.
guy. Benzino did a lot for me, man. And it didn't, you know what I'm saying? He never looked at me as no type of competition or nothing like that. He's really a good human being, man. And for some reason, everybody and their mama hate his ass for some reason. But he's a great man. I put it like this: if you ever meet Benzino, he one of the realest niggas in this business, period. I've been in this business 25 fucking years. And in 25 fucking years, he was the only one that took me on a 16, 17 city tour.
That's dope.
We did the song together. Matter of fact, it's my song. It's called Run and Tell That. You know what I'm saying? And Benzino, we did the song together in Carolina. And I said, well, you know, I only release an album every 2 to 3 years. So if you're looking for Natalac to release another album, forget it. In 2 to 3 years, nigga, I got other shit to do. I got other bitches. I got other trucks. I got other businesses. I got other things I like to do with my life. I like to perform my shit. So I ain't finna just stay in no studio and just do 2, 3 albums back to back to back. No, I drop an album every 2 to 3 years. So due to the fact that Benzino is one of the most iconic characters that was ever on Love and Hip Hop, that's why I said I'm gonna name my shit Love and Pimp Hop. So it came from just touring with Benzino, and once I got the idea of it, I was like, shit, this is fucking great. You know what I'm saying? It's not too harsh.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't like Pimp Hard, Pimp Harder. No, it's more like Love and Pimp Hop. And shout out to Robert Money and Straight Lace No Chase of the Love Movement. I just became a member of the Pimp Love Movement up there with them brothers. You know, so I'm accepted everybody. Everybody loves me except I guess the government.
That's dope. Congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they definitely gained a great member. So hey, that's definitely a win-win.
Thank you.
Now, what type of free game of knowledge do you soak up being on this you know what I'm saying, multi-city tour with Benzino?
Okay. The one thing I learned is, number one, you're never gonna grow the size you need to be unless you get out of the city. Meaning, like, I got a strong following in the Carolinas. Some of them motherfuckers actually thought I lived there. But no, I mean, I had a couple girlfriends that were there, but my home has always been in Sherwood and Jacksonville, Florida, Duval. But I knew that I wasn't just going to stay put. And whenever you're touring with someone and they open the door for you, and I just did, and when he opened the door for me, I opened the door for another artist that was with me on the song, Mr. Smith, a.k.a. Boss Money. Meaning, like, since we did the song together, I said, man, you know, I asked him, I said, can I bring Mr. Smith with me? So it's not like I just hog up all the spotlight and all that. I ain't that type of dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm supposed to be fluorescent because I'm supposed to be this shiny pimp dude, but I'm really a down to earth type of person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, granted, I enjoy the company of multiple women, and I'm gonna live like that forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna change my lifestyle. Everybody in my life, all the women in my life know how I roll. Listen, you only got 2 choices with me. Leave or stay. Other than that, I'm making every last one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the way I act, hey, I'm on your side. I don't want you unhappy. I think you should leave. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna change. Ain't no bunk beds and caskets, so you ain't going with me.
You set a mouthful on that there.
And I'm not finna waste none of my hard dick days being miserable with you. If you ain't breaking, I'm just saying. The pole don't never outlast the hole. So,
Don't let that go over your head now.
Hey, she'll be 90 years old and that hole still be nice and working. You, on the other hand.
Needing jumper cables.
Listen, I gotta take that blue pill, sir. There's a 80% chance you'll have a heart attack.
Take my chances. You say 80.
Well, sir, you are kind of up in age. I wouldn't get your heart rate up like that. And ladies, y'all need to take it easy on the brother. If he busts a nut too quick, give him a break. And I'm tell you why. Do you know how much blood it takes to fill this 10 pounds of dangling meat into something hard as a brick? He got to be pumping like this. You know what I'm saying? And then he got to jump up on top of you and work with this hard ass thing. That's a lot of work. Give him a break.
So he said he unappreciative.
You're very unappreciative. Get up and ride like a real chick. Get a man a break. He shouldn't have to keep working everywhere. Work all day and then he got to work on you all night. Get your lazy ass up on that dick and ride. Ride it. Ride that thing.
So she need to have a license before you get in the house.
Thank you. Yeah, shit, man. That man be tired. I remember I had one chick every time I turn around, I be like, baby, no, not now. This bitch just raped me and the 2 kids and shit.
She got 2 about you.
Yeah, brother. Hey, I don't even think I remember the first one. She just kept riding. I said, "Oh, you pregnant? Oh, damn." I missed it. I was tired and sleepy then.
Oh, man. What's one of your what was a time now so you could think where you was just like, man, this ain't it. She unappreciative. Like, I done did all this hard work. And now I said, I can't catch a break when I get home.
Well, I mean, I can't say. I put it like this: in the beginning, many years ago, I might have had some problems with ladies and shit, but I learned after I stopped giving a fuck that everything fell into place. Meaning, like, don't make a relationship hard. Meaning, like, just be yourself. Like, I put it like this: I had a chick, and I'm gonna let her remain nameless because she don't like a whole lot of attention and shit. But I told her, I said, hey, you need a job, and when you get your first check, you get in. Don't cut nothing. Cash it. I want to. And she tried me.
How'd she try you?
She tried me because she came back, and she gave me. She tried to keep 200, and I said, oh, this all I'm worth? Huh?
Oh,
this all I'm worth, huh? Huh? So I threw the money back. And then she came back and said, well, you did say you wanted all of it, so she brought it back at the end. Her lip was all poked out the way you could step on it and shit. And I told her, I said, you know what? You ought to be glad. You ought to be glad to give me this damn check. You listen, you should be running to me, giving me this check. What the hell wrong with you? You gonna mash ass with me and, toast up with me, and then when I say unask that check, you gonna give me some lip? I said, shit, you about to get fired. I'm about to go out here and replace your ass tonight. Cause see, like, I'm gonna tell you fellas something, and I know a lot of you ain't gonna have the testicles to pull it off, but at least you know that that's what you should be doing. The bottom line is, if it's a broad laying up with you, and you know you the big breadwinner, and that broad ain't never brought nothing to that table, and you allowing her to keep doing that shit, and she allowing her to do that shit, and allowing her to do that shit, you need to tell her, hey, you get paid bi-weekly, one of them checks is mine. You need to tell her that on the very first day. And I'm going to tell you why. Not because you need her money. You got to make sure she's invested. Because if you ever get sick, break her arm, get in a car accident, I don't know, they have to do all kinds of shit, That bitch is not gonna be loyal to you. She's not gonna be used to giving you no money, and she's not gonna cover the blow while you recover. You don't need. Listen, you got to test that bitch. Test her. You got the whole tester. Shout out to whole tester. It's his
Happy
birthday.
whole tester.
You got to test the hoe. You got to test what you got. If you don't know what you got, you ain't got shit. I put it like this: you out there putting in all them hours, whether you a truck driver, whether you cut yards for a living, whether you work at Amazon. I don't know what you do, because I don't know each and every one of you personally. But I will tell you this. You think about how many times that broad stick her hand in that purse and bought you any damn thing. And then all of a sudden, when you get to where you need her, you expect her to just to spring into Superwoman. That bitch ain't finna do that. She gonna spring right out of your ass and leave your poor simping ass right there. That's what she gonna do. She gonna move on. She gonna say, all your shit is in the box to the left, to the left, to the left. I'm serious. You gotta find out whether she really with you. Don't let her get comfortable getting all her money. You tell her, hey, half that money mine. You need to put it on the table. The rest of it you can keep, do what you want to do, and then you go and you pay the rest of the bills in the house. Because, I mean, you got the bag. You straight. You know what you're supposed to do. But I'm just saying, make her invest. You don't make her invest in your own future. Something wrong with you. Don't let her get away with that. Because bad habits start just like that. She gets started always spending her own money, ain't talking to you about nothing. I just gonna do this more and more and more for myself. She just a spoiled ass, big ass kid. She ain't grown up yet. Listen, that's the only problem with a nigga that got some paper. Cause when your paper straight, you be like, well, I'll just do it. Yeah, right. But then when that paper get low, and that bitch be ready to go, looking at some of your friends, and move on your ass. And I'm only telling you this, and some of you niggas is going, some of you sitting out there with your girl right now, and she looking at your ass like this here. What you thinking about? You better tell her up front. You better unask that check next week. I mean the whole thing. Just cash it and put it in the damn envelope and get here. No more of that.
You ever had it where somebody was defiant in it? You know what I'm saying? Try to test you, like in the midst of you trying to test you, not in the midst of you testing them, they try to test you back.
Well, they all try that shit. I mean, Eve did it, but Adam should have told her, bitch, God told me this, and he'll take another rib from me and make me another one of you. Now get your bitch ass back over there in the corner, and you better be spitting up what you already ate from the tree. Don't come bring me that shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, listen, I've had women try me. I have. You know what I'm saying? All of them, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna submit off the rip. You got to earn that shit. That broad gonna test you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you an honest fact. A little young 21-year-old chick I had to fire because, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because the nigga almost 50, I get bitches younger than you niggas. So y'all can't even fuck with my lane at all. I'm a bad dude. But anyway, the broad came into my world and she started complaining about all the other women and talking about they didn't need to be doing this and I shouldn't have to put up with that and they ain't really for you. I'm really for you, this and that. And I told her point blank, as soon as she started with that shit, I said, you know, you don't run shit here. Let me tell you something. I've been living this way long before I met you. You're not finna come into my world and change shit. Well, I'm just trying to look out for you. No, look out for you because you about to get fired. You understand what I'm saying? I go right to my PayPal and Cash App and shit. I said, see what she sent me? Bitch, you got to get up on your game to get with me. Now, I ain't got it like that. Well, you shouldn't be speaking that loud. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the little dick nigga, you always say your dick ain't big enough to say that shit. Bitch, your purse is not big enough to speak right now. Sit your broke ass down until you can pick it. Now, if you coming in the game like Oprah Winfrey, by all means, all you other bitches got to go. But if you coming in here talking about you worked at Captain D's trying to run some shit, you better get that fish you got between your leg and that fish you been frying the fuck out of my face. I don't want that now. Yeah, but they try you. But I got my own system and it works. I got a system. I do. The first time a chick tell me no, I hang up on her and I don't talk to her no more that day. Then she be like, "Why you answer my phone call?" I said, "You told me no. You don't tell me no." What do you mean? I'm just telling you. Don't tell me no. I don't never ask you to do something illegal. I don't never tell you. I never want you to do something that's gonna put you in any type of financial bind or hurt you in some type of way. But when I tell you to do something, ain't no goddamn no's. Next time she say no, I don't answer the phone for like 3 days.
So the time just go up and up.
That's right. The next time she say no, it's a week. Now, some bras be like, "Well, I ain't gonna call anymore. I'm through." Then you were never the broad for me. Because the bottom line is, if you ain't feeling me like that, you ain't supposed to be with me no way.
True that.
I am the king. This is my chalice. Okay? So what I'm saying is if I'm gonna make these rules and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do and I'm the king and I'm the boss, the bottom line is I'm supposed to have my way. I'm leading this. I'm not following you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I ain't lost nothing if you leave, because I'd rather lose you now than for me to be with you 3-4 years, and then all of a sudden, then when you leave, my furniture, my kids, all this shit go out the window with you.
You gotta divide stuff up.
No, I got to break your ass now. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta break them early.
Early. Now, I'm with you. I'm with you. Whatever you trying to do in life, every woman that's ever been with me have advanced. Even the broad that gave up the whole check, you know, she done been with me some years. I sent her to truck driving school. She get to the bag.
Oh, that was up.
Yeah, I got another sweet chocolate thing. Carolina run my hair salon. I invested in her. She got her own goddamn hair school and all that other shit. She boss bitch for real. You know what I'm saying? Riding. Hey, last time I saw her, she was riding the Beamer.
Oh.
Hey, but I'm just saying. Now she wasn't like that when she first met me. Shit was fucked up. But like I said, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what she said. She said, "How can I mean something to you?" You know what I'm saying? Deep. And I told her, I said, "Well, baby, the first thing you got to do is you got to learn how to stay out of my pocket. I'll never trust a woman that's in my pocket, because the bottom line is I'm paying you for a service now. If whatever you do for me that's good, I'm paying for it because you getting money out of me and you're not putting none back. So, but I'm gonna help you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push you in the right direction, and as I push you in the right direction, go with the flow. Because if you say no, you gotta go."
Now, have you ever had any that that you didn't have to break? They just just was on the same page as you from the jump, and it was smooth sailing.
None of them. Women don't give up like that. Women are born pimps. They used to breaking dudes in pockets. They used to putting on a smile, getting in your pocket and never coming out. So they done broke many men. By the time they get to me, they just wonder why I just don't break. And that's one of the things that
they just break themselves after that.
Hey, that is what the attraction is. See, she never, just because you break, when a man just give up his money off the for real and this and that woman don't respect you. She's just gonna use you.
Mm-hmm.
She don't like you. There ain't nothing special about you.
She just like what you can do for her.
Thank you. You just an ATM. You only spell MAN. That's it. You and she see all men is the same. You think about that broad that's working in that strip club. She peel off men money like it ain't shit. Oh, this nigga did this nigga did that. You ain't shit to me. Listen, they don't respect you. I mean, think about a trick broad. And I teach a lot of trick broads on how to move. Like I was just telling this hoe on the track. That was that was a transsexual that was getting in her feelings
Yeah.
with a John, and she venting on Facebook and shit. And just because you a trainer don't mean I ain't gonna, I won't sprinkle you with some game, but I'm gonna send you my motherfucking cash app later on for you to send some money back after I give you something. I told her point blank, hey, she was getting in her feelings because the dude come over there, the buy him some sexual service, and he got one of these apps on his phone to where she heard the thing and say, nah, you got other gay motherfuckers bleeping in on his shit, and he over there buying to buy some ass. That shit just happened today. And I told him, I said, what the fuck you in your feelings for? I said, just because this motherfucker I said, you gonna get rid of a regular that you already fucking just because he's fucking some other gay motherfucker on the other time? Or he got some extra shit going on? I said, bitch, you need to get your head back on the game. Then I sent her a video of Tina Turner, Private Dancer. I said, bitch, listen to the lyrics of this shit. Private dancer, dancer for money, do what I want you to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, and any old music will do. Listen, men come in these places, and you don't ask their name. Bitch, pay attention. This is the same shit I tell hoes on the track or whatever. If you in this shit, don't be bringing your goddamn feelings in this shit. And I understand you taking all them goddamn feminine hormones and shit, and you just as crazy as a damn woman. But the bottom line is, bitch, get out your feelings, get back to the bag, worry about your purse, and you know what I'm saying? Get your head back in the game. You finna lose a steady customer because he gonna fuck with another gay bitch other than you. How stupid that sound? Yeah, so I mean, that's where it really comes down to that type of shit. If you're going to be in this pimping and hoe game or whatever this thing is, you got to keep your feelings out of it. I tell women all the time, stay out of your feelings. Get the fuck out your feelings. Matter of fact, that's the first song on Love and Pimp Hop, Free Game. I don't do number talk. It ain't, and it's long. But if you pay attention to it, you'll learn something. I'm telling you, your biggest problem. It ain't her. It ain't them. It's you. Every time somebody shit you out of your money, it's you that made the decision to dig in your pocket and give it to them. It was you that made the weak ass decision to say, well, I think she loved me, so I'm gonna buy her a car. Yeah. And now the bitch don't even come see your ass, and she driving over to that car. She driving over to another nigga that ain't doing shit for her. Now you mad. Man, I did all this shit for you, but I told you, you do all that shit, she don't respect you because you're not running that shit. You did what she wanted you to do. But with a woman, it don't necessarily work like that. She looking for somebody that's gonna be able to put her in check, and you not it. Get out your feelings, nigga. Do what you're supposed to do, and you'll break them every time. Don't look at them as special. So what? She got a big ass. She got some store-bought titties. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you impressed for? Every woman got a pussy. It's best to have a pussy with a purse attached to it than it is to have a pussy that with debt next to that shit. You'll be poor. I don't give a damn how much money you got. You'll go poor dealing with the wrong hoe. You don't believe me? Shit. Check the pages when these famous dudes get divorced. Them jokers. Hey, didn't you see Tyrese on there crying about his kid and shit like a little bitch?
What do you want from me?
Now think about that shit. He ain't no poor ass nigga. So get out your feelings and make good, wise decisions for yourself. You won't be putting yourself in no type of position. You won't. Get out your feelings, get into the game, and understand that at any time, you got to make good decisions for yourself for you to go forward. You know, that's just what's up.
Definitely do. You definitely know I said drop some big gems out here tonight.
Oh yeah, y'all motherfuckers better go get this Love and Pimp Hop album too.
Definitely. You all this good game he just gave you. You can definitely know I said get on that Love and Pimp Hop now.
Thank you. You should be downloading them shit. All I do is Pimp Hop music. 25 years of Pimp Hop music. make sure you listen to Bitches and Money by Sugar Free, Cocaine, and myself.
Now, could you let us know, like, the features that you have on the project?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you already know I fuck with the pimp, so the Pimp Hop, because I'm the king of Pimp Hop. And, hey, ain't nobody been spitting this shit like me other than maybe Too Short. Too
I
Short.
like Short Dog. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I like Short Dog.
Yeah. So I listen. I give him the salute. You know what I'm saying, for real. But when it comes to fucking Duval in Florida and shit like that, ain't nobody put out no 12 albums or no goddamn Pimp Hop.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? And hey brother, I got the fifth independent. Been independent the whole time. The fifth wildest video of BET Uncut history.
Yeah.
I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT, brother. I beat out Ludacris, 50 Cent, and a bunch of them niggas. Now, Tip Drill, I couldn't fuck with. That's number one. Shout out to Nelly.
Shout out to Nelly, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm number 5 of all. Listen, of all time. I ain't
Look it up now. He ain't lying now, y'all.
Pimp of the city. Sure did, and I cut that shit in my own strip club with my own bras.
Look at that.
Nah. Yep, that was they brother, and I did that shit in what 04, 05, some shit. So
you did that right around the time Tip Drill had done.
Oh, I'm a bad dude. Man, like I said, man.
You think they gonna bring BET Uncut back? I see they finna bring back 106 in Park and Rap City the Basement. I think they might as well go ahead and let Uncut come back out the woodwork too.
There's only one way that they'll let that happen.
What is that?
Men gonna have to take control of their destiny. Cause right now, a lot of bitches is leading them, and listen, brother, they sitting down peeing, all right, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be the bitch to get in line. You just got to be honest and stop. I put it like this: don't lie to no damn woman. Cause whenever you lying to somebody, you showing the instance that you weaker than them.
Yeah.
If you can't be honest with them, now I ain't gonna tell you to tell it. Listen, if you about to go to jail, that's what you hiring a lawyer for, to lie for your ass.
Lawyer.
I'm talking about your personal life. You shouldn't have to lie to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't lie to my kids. I don't lie to the women in my life. I don't lie to dudes that come talk to me. None of that. Listen, because I feel like if I got to lie to you, that means you stronger and bigger, and I got to be afraid of you. I ain't afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm an old school Marine too. I went in the Marines during the war. Motherfucker, I'm not the one to fuck with. Just because you see me with the pimp cup and the laid back hair and the white mink, I'm a dangerous ass nigga if you push me there.
Well, he said they take you there, you'll take them out.
Brother, you it'll be a sad story. It'll be goddamn. Why did he flip like this?
They're gonna be sad saying the flower bringer.
Hey, brother, you'll be on a pamphlet.
Sitting on the dashboard of somebody's car.
Yep.
In the window.
You say, yep, this is obituary right here. Hey, be on somebody's shirt.
Now, can you let us know where Love and Pimp Hop can be purchased?
Oh, it's everywhere online, man. If you got Tidal, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, whatever. Man, listen, whenever I drop an album, I don't do the bullshit. And I'm going to tell you something else. Every album I drop a clean and dirty version. Because just in case your kids need some game, they can need to listen to that shit.
Exactly.
Or you one of those ones that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of church people that actually listen to my music and be like, why you curse so much? I said, listen, I make a clean version of radio edit to every damn thing. So when you look up Love and Pimp Hop, like, believe it or not, sometimes I ride around and I listen to the clean version myself. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, sometimes I don't even want to hear myself curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and then if you're an artist, please pay attention to this. If you ever go onto the radio, you can't give them the fucking dirty version. They ain't gonna play it. They ain't gonna play that shit, man. You got them. Every artist out there is supposed to be making a clean version.
Yep.
But don't nobody, hey, listen, they supposed to pay to get cursed out. Don't just do that shit, man. Just make the clean version to everything you do. right after. And when you in the studio doing the dirty version, have that motherfucker make the clean right after that. Have him take out the dirty words and mix them shits all the same time. Shout out to Avante, cause that's what he do every time I hire him.
Shout out to Avante, yeah.
Yeah, and some songs I don't even curse at all because it's not needed. Like the song "Never Comes Down." When a pimp goes high, he never comes down. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that they got green screened me into a fucking airplane and shit. Y'all gotta check that shit out. I dedicated it to my dad.
Well, that's dope.
And
Y'all
my
make sure
auntie.
y'all go check that out. Run them streams up.
Word.
So you gonna have like a listening party, or you know what I'm saying, celebrating it by, like I say, 12th album. That's definitely a big milestone. So
Yeah, and I've already cut 1, 2, 3 of the videos already cut for this album, and I only got 14 songs on it. Shout out to Minister McKell, formerly of the New Black Panther Party, and head supreme dude at the Nubians United for Self-Defense. So I wanted to make sure I say something to Minister McKell. Matter of fact, he checked on me the whole time I was going through this shit with my dad. And shout out to Nicole Marie with the Back It Up and Drop It song. Real, you know what I'm saying? Real laid back, mellow type shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it was her song first. And they had called me about doing a feature with her. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do the feature. And I say, if I like the song, I'll put it on my album too to help promote it.
Yeah, that's love.
Yeah, you don't, and for me to put her on the album with all these other famous, you know, other famous dudes.
Bless you.
Thank you. Other famous people on the record, you know what I'm saying? Because I did the same shit for Fulio in 2017.
Shout out to Fulio.
Word, yeah, he on the Pimp of the Nation album with a song called Bridge This Gap. Matter of fact, we recorded it right here.
Hey, Shop Boy Studio with the best sound quality engineers in the city. Come holler book the Shop Boy. See, I can't make this shit up, y'all.
Word, he telling the truth. And matter of fact, that was the first album that Fulio was ever on with dope. Major artists.
That's dope.
So
can we look forward to seeing another Fulio and Natalac track collab?
Well, it all depends. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on whether we bump into the same lanes. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I really do Pimp Hop. Yeah. And that's why I named the song with Fulio Bridging the Gap. Because I was bridging the gap between the older rappers and the younger rappers. And virtually, you know what I'm saying, nobody's dying on this record, Fulio. You know what I'm saying? This is, that's why it's called Bridging the Gap. And we did the video and all.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah, so I mean, it all depends on where his mindset is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't want nobody dying in my records. I mean, fucking, yes. Buying pussy, yes. You know what I'm saying? Spitting some game, some knowledge, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize, Fulio Fulio is young enough to be my son. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no spring chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My kids and Fulio same age. You know what I'm saying? So, quite naturally, if I'm going to be an OG, I got to sprinkle positive of where they need to go from here.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I do the shit that I do. I don't even really give a damn whether I sell 1 million copies or whatever like that, because, like, at the end of the day, the legacy I'm leaving, the music I'm leaving, the years of grinding I'm leaving out here, you know what I'm saying? I want anybody to be able to listen to it. That's why I make clean versions to all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody got to go. Everybody got to die. But in the same aspect, I want more of a catalog of real music that you'll play more than just this once.
Yeah.
I ain't never try to be a damn, what's the dude that made Trap Queen?
Fetty Wap.
I ain't trying to be Fetty Wap. End of the day, Fetty Wapped out tomorrow.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? One song, well, the shit's over. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit since the 1990s. My first real big hit was fire in Florida about the Florida disenfranchisement of the Florida votes. But when I went to bed, it said Gore won, and woke up and read the paper and said Bush won.
I remember that. I definitely remember that.
And that's 21 years ago.
Definitely.
Easy. Well, 22 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It took me 3 years to put together my first album. Because back in them days, shit, one beat was $1,500. Studio time was $200 an hour.
Dang.
Listen, brother. And you ain't got, listen, so 10 songs was already 15 racks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
Oh, it was, listen, you couldn't get no goddamn computer or fucking Apple phone and be rapping in that shit and think you doing something, nigga.
No, you really had to be in the studio.
Yeah,
and had to by that time.
Yeah. And one thing, and another thing was, I know I made more money than all these young ones now. Like, here's some free game for you, because all you get is knowledge when you talk to me. You don't get bullshit. With Spotify, it takes 50,000 streams to make $200 stinking ass dollars.
Yeah, 50,000 streams.
That's right.
For $200.
That's all you gonna make. $200 after 50,000 streams. So what I'm telling you is, when I was selling my CDs for $20 a pop, I sold 50 CDs, made $1,000 and went home. Me and you ain't the same. Ain't shit the same about my career and your career. You know what I'm saying? And as things started to plummet, I started to expand myself. I started my own trucking company. I started my, you know what I'm saying? I started to diversify myself. You know, rent houses, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, like, I watched the depletion of it.
Are you still renting out houses?
Yeah.
Cool. I just had somebody earlier ask me about that. So I'm glad. See? There it is. If you need to rent out a house, hey, bam. You need something moved in the truck, bam. You need some game, bam. You need some pimping, bam. Nah, that's dope.
Word, man. And that's why. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these young rappers coming out, putting money to their ear, all that shit is prop money. Them niggas is broke, okay? They just, hey, listen, that's show shit. Don't go out there and try to rob that motherfucker, man, because he really out there fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? You trying to steal some prop money for that. He spent some money to go buy some fake money with. Don't do that. Don't do that shit there, man. You know what I'm saying? Them young niggas got a long way to go. They don't understand the factual of being able to make dollars and cents. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know that, hey, don't get caught up in this entertainment shit the way you think this motherfucker balling and he's not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna prove it to you. If Damon Dash, whom I respect, can get picked up for child support and go to jail, you better realize that it's a whole lot of shit in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? 30% of your gross pay is a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
RJ that just signed that basketball deal, making $6-7 million a year, and now he responsible to pay $200K.
Child support, man. Look here.
Listen, bitch want child support for me. You better, hey. Only thing I'm telling you, you better have a net. You have a net, a bear trap. You better have 2-3 inspectors, all kinds of shit, cause I'm gonna shake your ass off. You ain't finna get my money. And someone be like, well, you need to take care of your child. Nah, bitch. Listen, if you want your child to be taken care of, you better drop that little motherfucker off at my house. Don't be trying to add your bills to my shit, cause I ain't going for it. You ain't finna pimp the pimp. You can bring all them white folk with you, and I'm gonna give you a run for your money.
What you ain't going for?
Don't, hey, it start off with you know how much I love you. As soon as that baby get born, I'm finna rape you. No, hey, Hey, man, shit, that's too much money. And then I gotta pay all this. I'm paying all this money like I'm paying some money for a fucking amusement park. You know what I'm saying? You want to see your child? 30% of your gross pay. Bitch, I don't like kids that much. What the fuck is wrong? Hey, I love my son, but you don't love him. Because if you already know fucking with me, bitch, you had a hard time getting in my pocket. You think you finna, I'm not finna make it easy for you. Mm-mm. Hey, you show my child that you love him as much as I do, and me and you get along. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you some real game. I hope you're paying attention. Everything I say, y'all motherfuckers better be writing this shit down and going to support some Natalac music. Now I'm gonna give you some free game. I'm gonna show you how your attitude determines your altitude. Listen.
That was game right there.
You can have a broke ass broad. She can be on the system. She can be, you can knock her up twice and she put you on child support. Now, there's two ways to do this shit, because I wrote a song called Child Support Pimp that a lot of motherfuckers is just not getting their fucking brain wrapped around it because it took you too long to figure this shit out. If you paying child support, let's say you paying $400 a month in child support. You go get with a bitch who's receiving $400 in child support. Bitch, nigga, you just broke even. You understand what I just said?
Run it by one more time.
Let's say you paying $400 a month in child support. 2 kids or 1 kid, whatever like that. The next broad you get with is receiving $400 a month child support. Nigga, you just broke even. That's one way. The other way is simply like this. And now listen, in each part of these games, your chick got to be in check. Let's say she fucked up, you fucked with a broke broad and she fucked up, you knocked her up with twins, whatever like that, she on the system. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Willfully go into child support. Let her have it. Move in with her. Shut the fuck up while you in the hood. And they gonna pay you. They gonna pay for your lights, water, and all that shit. All you got to do is take your black ass to work. And every dollar you bring in, you'll be able to save that shit. And y'all be able to get off the system together. Just don't let them motherfuckers know you stay there. But see, it only works if y'all got some type of connection. You can't be at each other's throat. That's how the white man win. That's how the government win. As long as y'all at each other's throats, you gonna lose. You just think about it. She paying $7 rent. You go get a decent fucking job. That bitch gonna be riding the motherfucking Escalade in the projects. If you stay there, raise your kids, shut the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what. Hey, brother, you got to have your pimp mind on to be able to win. You can't win being ignorant and stupid and making emotional decisions. That's what I mean about stay out of your feelings. There's a way to work that shit out. You see what I'm saying? I know too many dudes that's worthless pieces of shit that's actually sleeping on some bitch couch in the project right now. Ain't never paid a motherfucking rent. Never paid a goddamn light bill. Never did none of that shit. But it's so easy to win. Go out and get the bag. Why are you fucking with her? You all your bills is paid. And this shit gonna be paid for at least 10 years. You can save up enough money to buy a house cash by the time you leave that motherfucker. But if you ignorant and stupid and childish, you gonna lose. She gonna fuck you over, or you gonna fuck yourself. But I'm just giving you different ways on how to pimp the system and get where you need to get at, even at the lowest stage. Even if, let's say she ain't got no kids. Let's say you got a crib. Let's say you just barely getting by. Move the bitch in. And I know she broke. But think about this. As long as she's broke, she can get what? Food stamps.
Yep.
Now you ain't got no grocery bill, and you got the bitch in there to cook, clean, cook drawers, wash your clothes, all that shit. Because I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't wash clothes, I don't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did a video with that. I had 3 girls hanging up my clothes on the fucking clothesline with their daughters. All right? So, but I'm just saying, even with a broke broad, you can make some shit happen if she on board. And if you get out of your feelings and focus. Just by what she brings in groceries. Don't be selling them shits. Bitch, that's for the house. I want to eat. That's one bill you ain't got to worry about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? See, there's ways out of this shit, but you can't be arguing and fussing and fighting with each other. You got to work the shit out because the government and the man is already against you.
Yeah.
He already against you. Why you think these laws are set up the way they set up? The laws have been against your black ass since before you were even born. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying is get out your feelings and make a decision. You know what I'm saying? I remember I told one girl, she said, "You don't be mad at me because I'm out here selling pussy?" I said, "Fuck no." I said, "I don't give a damn if you have sex with my dad. This is all good. As long as you get in the bag. You can't fuck for free though. Don't fuck for free, then you can fuck with me. But if you fuck for free, I don't want to see you. I don't want to know you. Because you throwing away everything. Who the hell want to pay and put you up under some lights and you ain't doing right? You still in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You trying to come, hey, you ain't even trying to come up. You just trying to feed your feelings just to get a nut. So what, this nigga got a dick that stretched from Main Street to motherfucking Cleveland Arms. You know what I'm saying? You got to, man, get out your feelings and stay focused on your future. That's all I'm trying to get you to see. That's it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You done laid away with a whole heap of hell a lot of game.
Yep.
Nah, I said, nah, is there anything that one more thing you like to leave with the people?
Stay out your goddamn feelings. And, hey, and everything I don't put out there, you ain't even got to pay for the shit these days. You got the Spotify, the iTunes, and all the other shit. Download every goddamn thing Natalac got. So
it is.
I mean all of it, not some. Matter of fact,
All of it.
yeah. At first I was just saying Love and Pimp Hop. Fuck all that. You ain't paying for the shit no way. You probably pay $10 a month to be able to download whatever you want. So get all the motherfucking Natalac, and then play that shit in your sleep to where some of this game can get in your mind, get in your brain.
Exactly. You get this game, hey, you gonna get you some money.
You gonna better yourself. And I'm with you. I want you to win. I don't want you to lose. More motherfuckers lose, more motherfuckers call me asking to borrow money. I don't need that.
But hey, man, y'all heard it here first, man. Make sure you go download everything now. Anything you see Natalac name on, make sure you go download it.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and if you need some assistance, you know what I'm saying, some help, some advice, hit him up. He got you. But know what I'm saying? This is live from the 904. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like and share, and make sure you follow Natalac and know what I'm saying, support him and show him love for real.
Word.
Know what I'm saying? Hey, we out. We'll be back tomorrow. Matter of fact, get ready for Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Hump something.
Start hump.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Hey, man. I don't do nothing but spit the truth, brother.
Every time.
Every time.
I got somebody just hit me earlier asking if I knew somebody who rent our house.
Oh, yeah. How many kids they got?
She got...
Hopefully
they don't stay with her right now, but I think she got like 3. Like 2 boys and a girl.
And which one's going to be staying with her? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? If she got 2 kids, I don't think that make it work. Because even if I don't put her in the house, I know other people that's renting too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the hell is her budget? She want a house, she want a trailer, I don't give a damn. I'm linked in, brother. For real. I guess I can stop this live shit. Let's see how... God damn!
Y'all getting all this free game tonight?
Brother.
I see.
Do you see? What the fuck?
I see.
See, look at that shit.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Let me cut this motherfucker off. Sorry.
Make sure y'all follow live for the 904, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, Love and Pimp Hop is out now. Make sure you go download it, stream it on all the streaming networks and sites. As a matter of fact, don't just stream that one. You heard what he said. Stream all of them. Get them right now.
Right now. Right now.
And you get you some money.
Whew. Yeah, I just stopped this. There we go.
Shit.
See.
How you stop this shit? Just kick the X?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and